It's been just over 1 year since this video has gone up, and the car has been in the garage ever since. Today I'm setting a deadline for when the car will be finished. So up until now we have cut out the whole back frame to fit a rear axle. We found a subframe that'll fit in the front and did loads of customizations to make it work. Cut out a huge section of the car to make the engine and transmission fit. And believe me, I'm brushing over so many details. But after all the work that we've done to this car, we now have it rolling as a rear-wheel drive Honda Prelude. If you saw the last video, you know that the steering wheel works now. And obviously you can tell by this giant hole in the firewall that the engine fits. So what's left? Well, we need to basically refab the entire back because again, we cut out a big portion to fit an axle in here. So we have to refab the entire trunk and re-strengthen the entire frame. We got to run some brake lines and fuel lines, which is really no big deal. We got to figure out the clutch pedal system and convert this car to a manual because it was originally automatic. We also need to get a drive shaft made from the transmission to the rear axle. We got to fit a rad in the front along with all the other stuff that we need to do for the engine. We got to take all these beautiful engine parts and build an engine. By the way, the engine's currently at the shop getting bored out along with the crank getting polished. Then we got to wire it up, plumb it all up, and then turn a key. Wow, it sounds so easy when I condense it all in 1 minute. It may not seem like we've done a lot in 1 year, but keep in mind, this is pretty much a one-man show with limited time and limited budget. But honestly, I'm done waiting. This car is what I think about almost every single day, and I cannot wait until I drive it. So we're gonna kick it up a notch and do whatever I gotta do to get this thing running as soon as possible. I wanna set a deadline for this project because I think it's gonna help motivate me, and it's also gonna create a light at the end of the tunnel. So the deadline that I'm setting to finish this car is April 30th. That'll give me around 3 months to finish this car, and it's a very aggressive goal, but I also think it's very realistic, and even if I don't meet that goal, I'm gonna be that much closer, but we're not gonna be thinking about that. We're getting this car done by then. So if you've been watching this build for a while, thank you very much for being patient, and thank you very much for being so supportive. If you want to help me out, you gotta subscribe to the channel, and more importantly, make sure you hit the bell so that when I upload a video, YouTube lets you know. And please consider going to my website, which is going to be the top of the description, and you'll see my merch there, which I have some shirts that I spent a lot of time creating and designing, and then you can help support me on this journey and hopefully get me to where I need to be that much quicker.